Video number 194, X and Y intercepts using the graphing calculator. Let's take a look. We have find the X and Y intercepts for the following equation. So we're going to go ahead and throw that equation into the GC, and here we are. Now, in order to, before we even do this, let's take a look here at what an X-intercept is in a little bit more detail. Obviously, the X-intercept is a point that is on the X-axis. Okay, it just kind of goes without saying, you can almost think of the definition on your own. So we're talking about these points here. Those points are on the X-axis. Notice how they have a zero height, a zero what? A zero Y value. So an X-intercept would be X comma 0. Okay? Then of course a Y-intercept would be any of these points. Right, here's a point that's both an X and a Y-intercept, the origin. Those have a what? A zero width. They have a zero, they have different heights, but they have a different X value. So they're, a zero X value, so it'd be 0 comma Y. Now, using the GC, go ahead and throw that in there. We're going to do zoom standard, zoom 6. That takes us plus or minus 10 on the domain and range. And to find the X-intercept, well, first of all, hopefully we understand that there are two X-intercepts we're referring to. We're going to go ahead and find this first X-intercept right here. We're going to do the calculate menu by pressing second trace. Then, let's go ahead and zoom in here so we can get a good feel for what's happening here. We're going to go down to the 0, which is choice number 2. Left bound, the calculator asks us. Left bound? Yes, that's left bound. That's to the left of what we're looking for. Yes, that's to the right of what we're looking for, so press enter again. And then press enter to guess, and therefore we are at negative 1.74 comma 0, and we're going to round off to the nearest 100. So I'm going to put a little I'm going to put the approximate symbol right there. Okay, there's also another one here. So second trace 0, so 0 and X-intercept means the same thing. You'll also hear it referred to as what's called a root. So left bound, yes. Right bound, yes. By the way, the left bound, we're probably going to want it to the left of this point. Well, we want it left of this point. We probably don't want it left of this point. This one doesn't matter because that's not an X-intercept. That is a Y-intercept. All right, take a guess. Bam. Where are we at? 5.74 comma 0. All right. And by the way, what we could have done is we could have gone out to mode. If you press mode, we could have gone over to float to 2, and then the calculator would have essentially, like if you were to do the 0 again, left bound, right bound, guess, it would round it off for you at 5.74. Now, Y-intercept fans out there, here you go. Now, first of all, Y-intercept, we've discovered here that it has a 0x. Well, if you plug 0 in for x here, we know what's going to happen. In other words, the Y-intercept would be f of 0 would be 5. So this is definitely the Y-intercept at 0, 5, or you can leave it in function notation. So nonetheless, that's easy to do. But if we didn't know it, maybe we wanted to use the GC. What we would do here, again, is we would understand the fact that Y-intercepts have a 0 width. So we would go to the calculate menu, and this time we're not going to calculate a 0. A Y-intercept is not a 0. A 0 has a 0 height, which is what an X-intercept is. An X-intercept has a 0 height. That's why X-intercepts are called zeros. Y-intercepts have all sorts of different heights. That's why they're not called zeros. We would actually calculate the value for when X is 0. Bam, press enter. And of course, you get 5 for the height. So, to recap, to find X-intercepts, you're going to do the zeros, and you're going to do the left bound, right bound dance. To find a Y-intercept, you're going to do the calculate menu, and you're going to press enter on value and actually type in the number 0. All right? Questions or concerns, please send me an email. Talk to you later.